will soon come in a bit more what it is, but partially it's a grocery retailer. But why did we start an innovation hub at the ICA Group? The only thing we knew was that nothing will be the same in the future, and that we all know. So what will happen when, robots takes over? We already see that in our warehouses, but what will happen when also the stores will be filled with robots? Or when you just need a pill to eat, you don't need to go to the store and buy your groceries or get the food delivered at home. You just take a pill. Or when you get your groceries home with drones, or when we can see urban farming everywhere and the relation between suppliers will be completely changed. Or as we see now that it's rolling out all over the world, or maybe not all over, but in some parts anyway, frictionless experience in stores. No checkout lines, no nothing. You just go in, grab your food and go out. And everything is just working automatically. So of course, these changes was something that we really needed to take on and work with. So we saw that we needed a lot of much more speed, new technologies, and also broaden our ecosystem to work with others, because these are complex issues and we can't solve them ourselves. So even though we have been successful, we're a company that was founded in 1917, so we have been successful in over 100 years, but we need to continue to be successful. And this is just one way. Of course, there is a lot of innovation going on within the company. So just a bit about, maybe for you that doesn't know so much about ICA, but it's a Swedish company and it's a group of companies. The biggest part is the grocery retail. We're the biggest grocery retail in Sweden. And the turnover is 126 billion Swedish crowns. And we have like 23,000 employees working within the ICA grocery part. But then we also have other companies. We have a real estate company, ICA Bank, we have an ICA insurance company, we have a pharmacy, and also an online doctor. So it's a bit of a broader perspective and a complete offering to the consumers. And in terms of the grocery stores, we are 1,300 stores in Sweden. And we are working with a format that has all the stores are owned by their own store owners. So it's almost like franchise, but even more that you own your own store. Let's see. And for ICAx, can you see now the next picture that has it's like a garden with flower and?
Yes, we do.
Super, super, it's working. Okay, so what our mission is for our innovation hub is that we say we explore, experiment, and create future business of ICA. So explore and experiment is really about our process and methods. And of course, we borrowed a lot from the lean startup method, all your startups that are working with it. But really dig into a problem, experiment. We try to learn a lot, do a lot of experiments, not to build so much beforehand, but to learn and see what's happening before. And when we talk of future business of ICA, it's really we try to find new areas where ICA can go into. So not only a new feature on a product, but really new businesses. And we can also see here that we try to really complement the rest of the organization. So if the operating companies is more into optimize their business, of course, they are also trying to extend their business. And that's where we come in to also help them to extend. But we try to reach out and really be transformative. And that's really tough. We can't do it alone again. So we really need to broaden our ecosystem. But we're really striving for more transformation and disruptive change. And we usually say that we're like a gardener. We sow a lot of seeds. Most seeds won't make it. They will die. But some seeds will grow into small plants. And when they are big enough, we see that we replant them in the organization. And that's really, we take the plant to an MVP level, and then we find a suitable home within one of our organizations that they really can grow this business and scale it. So that's also our model, how we operate. So we're a bit outside, but still work closely together with our operating companies. And of course, when you're a gardener, you need your tools, right? So we have 3 tools that we work with. And we do a lot of research and insights, and that's where we start almost all the time. Of course, understanding the market, of course, and trying to understand what will the future bring. And then it turned out to be different things. Either it will be projects that is ICA fully owned, we develop ourselves, or we see that we rather do this together with a startup or with another organization in a partnership to really build on existing innovation, and also to be able to get in that within our organization and to scale it. And the kind of things that we develop and are working with also different startups or partners is that we work both towards the end consumer and ICA's underlying processes. So for example, we developed when Google came with their voice platform in Swedish, we developed an ICA voice assistant, and that was towards the end consumer. And on the other side, we're also working, for example, with a waste startup company that is handling waste management. So we are now together developing an AI waste coach for the employees within the stores. So it could be both ways, both internally and towards the consumers. And just to give you some other examples, we also developed an own service called Pronto, which you see in the right corner, at least right from my side, and it's a service almost like a Fedora or Volt, which is that we deliver ready meal and groceries within an hour. And when we developed this, I mean, this was 2 or 3 years ago, it was quite, we saw the demand. 1 hour was really, oh, that's nice, that's efficient, we can get the food in an hour. I mean, of course, everything is changing, and we see now players that are delivering food in under 10 minutes from the time that you get the order, which is amazing. So, of course, everything is changing rapidly, and now we look into Q-commerce, quick commerce, which is the new term of that. Another example was together with a startup, the insurance wallet. We did that together with our insurance company, and that was really to present, we together with that company that has the technology to get information from all the insurance company that you could make available for you as a customer. So if you have several insurances, you can see them collectively, and then ICA Insurance can offer an insurance that fits your needs from what you already have, maybe a better insurance or another insurance. And in that sense, the purpose of this was really to make it easier for the customers and to have a better overview, and of course to offer more ICA insurances. And then also another example is that we're working with unmanaged stores, which is really, it's not like the use case of Amazon Go, but this is more, we have a need from our customers in the countryside that the stores, they're closing quite early in the evening because they can't afford having long opening hours. So how could we offer that the consumer could still go shopping there when the store is closed? So what we did was, with this, now the customer can enter with their security pass, enter the store, there are no personnel there. With mobile self-scanning, you go, you shop your food, you go out with the self-checkout, and then the door closed and the security system is on. So it's really based on technologies that we already had, but just combining them and making a new offer. So this is just gives a hint of what we are doing at the Innovation Hub. And of course, like more people of us in this business are always looking into the future of the store and what we will look to see what we are working with coming years. But for now, if you imagine that the year is 2030 and you're going to the store, what do you really see? Before you enter, you receive a text message maybe from a store employee. The dinner you ordered is ready in 5 minutes. Once you get inside, maybe you spot a robot ferrying around candy bars, or you walk under a flying in-store drone. Or maybe what stands out to you is what you don't see: cashiers, checkout lines. And whatever retailer we are, it will likely be built upon the tech being tested today. So this is really what we're looking into, different new technologies or technologies that are being testing today. We look into different business models, front stage, backstage, and try to see what we can do from it and how we can offer better offerings to our consumers. And within the, future of the store, everyone is looking into it, but we try to focus on super efficiency and sustainability. So those two areas. And in order to do that, we really want to work with partners, experts in this, to be able to really find out what the new offering is to our consumer in the future. And that was it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Ariella Rotstein from ICAx, the innovation hub at the ICA Group, on the future of retail tech and how you explore, experiment, and create future businesses.